And good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Elan's Fictional Sports Universe. I am your host, Elan Olive, and today we bring you a special presentation of the fictional NBA Finals. It'll feature two teams both battling for what I believe is their first world championship. It will be the Denver Nuggets at the Toronto Raptors. Raptors claim the top spot in the Eastern Conference, and they host this game. The Nuggets, a bit of a surprise, number 7 in the West. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get over to that game. First off, the starting lineups for the visiting Denver Nuggets. They won on the road just yesterday against the Phoenix Suns, winning the Western Conference. They didn't have much time to celebrate, saying, you know what, it's great that we won that game. It's great that we made it to the game we wanted to make it to, but now it is all about the finals. So, starting at center will be Nikola Jokic. All right, sorry, 1 second. Just getting my second screen set up here. Starting at power forward will be Paul Millsap. He was injured during the Western Conference Finals against Phoenix, so good to see him back. Wilson Chandler will be the other forward in a backcourt featuring Gary Harris and Jamal Murray. Jokic won the Western Conference Final MVP last night and is ready to get this one going. Now the starting lineup for the home standing Toronto Raptors. Joey V, since I can't pronounce that name, is going to be starting center. Serge Ibaka at the power forward, DeMar DeRozan at the forward, Delon Wright as the guard, and Kyle Lowry as the point guard. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this one started. And the finals are underway. Tip-off won by Toronto. Over to Delon Wright. Wright with the basketball. Wright puts up the three-pointer to open up scoring, and he'll get that one to go. Easy money there for the Raptors. Assist to DeMar DeRozan. Inbound now over to Paul Millsap. Millsap puts a two-pointer up.
He goes straight to the
That
glass.
no, blocked by Serge Ibaka.
Don't bring
And it
that
will be
Greek stuff in
rebounded,
here.
not by Jokic. Instead, it will be Joey V. Joey V, the Eastern Conference MVP, and the absolute annihilation of the Cavaliers in this very arena not too long ago. Over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry. He gives a beautiful bounce pass over to Ibaka, who puts it in there for two more. Raptors take an early 5-0 lead. Raptors trying to become the first team to win in the fictional universe the same year they win in the quote-unquote real universe. Over to Gary Harris. Harris puts up the three ball, and he puts that one to fall, and it's rebounded out of bounds. Toronto ball. 1 minute gone by. Over and down to Rosen. Rosen, 28. Draws the foul, and it will be on Paul Millsap. So the first time the Raptors will go to the strike, looking to start on a 7-0 run. First shot is up, and it is good. Next shot is up and good as well. So 7-0 Toronto. Inbound now over to Paul Millsap. Millsap puts the shot up, and he will be defended by Serge Ibaka. Rebounded not by Ibaka because he's got a 21. He needed a 28, so it goes to the higher of these two. Rebounded by Millsap. Millsap on the rebound. Puts up the layup, and it'll be good. And Denver opens up their scoring. We got Mike from Sports Time Machine joining us here on the hardwood, getting his floor seat for today's final. Champion will be crowned. Over to Serge Ibaka. Ibaka puts the shot up, and he will, let's see, one, if it's +3, it's not. He will miss it, but draws the foul. And it is, oh, it's going to be an offensive foul.
Draws the foul.
Defender 65. Or offensive foul. It's not a 65. It will be an offensive foul on Serge Ibaka. Also, Mike taught me how to play Stratomatic baseball last Saturday. Whooped my butt, I believe, 9-3. My 2002 Arizona Diamondbacks to his Yankees. Johnson did not have a great day on the mound, but let's just say a unnamed second baseman caused me a lot of base runners that didn't need to happen. Also, check out his channel. He does a lot of Stratomatic stuff, a lot of sports replays like this. Well, this is more like a fictional universe. I wouldn't really call it a replay. Inbound now to Jamal Murray. Murray, 40 for 3. They got to stop the bleeding, and they won't. Rebounded easily by Joey V. Keeps the basketball for himself. Now kicks it over to Delon Wright. Wright, 7-0. Doesn't have it, so pass over to Wright. Wright trying to get around the shot clock. Now over to Serge Ibaka. Ibaka puts up the jump shot and can't get that one to go. Got Tribe Fan joining us. Tribe Fan 879. Thanks for joining us for today's special game, as the rebound will be made by Paul Millsap. Millsap doesn't have a breakaway, so he'll go ahead and pass it over to Jamal Murray. Murray sets his feet right outside the arc. 3-ball, and he misses wide. This is not the same start that we saw Denver have yesterday in the Western Conference Finals in their defeat, or in their victory over Phoenix. Joey V with the basketball, kicks it over to Delon Wright. Delon Wright, no fast break, so he passes it to Ibaka. Ibaka now over to Joey V. V's covered well by Jokic. V trying to work his way around, gets outside the arc for 3. Bang! And the big man is showing Joey V, hey, you're not the only 7-footer, or big man, because Jokic isn't exactly 7 foot. You're not the only big man that can hit the 3-ball. Watch me as Kyle Lowry gets assist number 2. Inbound now to Wilson Chandler. Chandler stolen by Delon Wright. Wright passes over to Serge Ibaka. Ibaka, 23, jump shot. That one to fall. And it's a 10-point lead for Toronto.
Buries that shot.
Assist to Delon Wright, his first of the championship game. And that'll bring up a sub check. And Will Barton already ready to go, so they're going to bring him in to replace Gary Harris. See if Toronto can keep this momentum up. Inbound now to Jamal Murray. Murray, 21, turns the ball over, and the Nightmare continues to Denver. Inbound now to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan, 2-point shot, can't get that one to go. It will be a rebounded by Will Barton. Barton, nothing there. Passes over to Murray. Murray is fouled by Lowry. 8:24 remaining here in the first quarter. Inbound to Jamal Murray. Murray, jump shot, puts it up.
The jumper on the baseline.
Defended by Joey V. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Toronto taking it the other way. Now Kyle Lowry with the basketball. Lowry turns the ball over.
Threw it away.
It's going to be an out-of-bounds ball, and now it'll be a chance for Denver. Trailing by 10 early in this one. Not the start that they were hoping for. Inbound to Joker. Jokic puts the shot up.
He goes straight to the glass.
And he misses the shot. Rebounded by Ibaka. Ibaka keeps the basketball for himself. Fouled by Wilson Chandler. And it stops the clock at 7:36 in the first. Inbound now to Kyle Lowry. Lowry, he'll turn the ball over.
A turnover.
So now that is the third turnover for Toronto. Inbound to Jokic. Jokic fouled hard by Joey V. And that'll stop it at 7:12. So right now, Toronto just keeping them from building any sort of momentum whatsoever. As Millsap gets the basketball. Millsap, 6. Goes for the glass, and he can't get it. He went too strong, too hard. Rebounded easily by Kyle Lowry. Lowry taking off on the fast break. Goes coast to coast, lays it up. No, defended as Jamal Murray runs it down and stops it. Rebounded by Jokic. Fast break now over to Paul Millsap. Millsap on a fast break. Tries to do the same thing, but it's defended by Serge Ibaka. Back and forth we go. Where's it going to stop? Nobody knows. This ball is foul. Check defense first, and it will be on Will Barton. So 7 minutes left in the first, and it is 12-2. Pretty big scoring drought we're seeing here right now. Over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry now over to Joey V. V shot stopped by Jokic. Now over to Serge Ibaka. Ibaka doesn't have it. DeRozan, he's going to put up a jump shot, and it's going to be defended by Wilson Chandler.
Defense.
Rebounded by Jokic. Jokic now over to Wilson Chandler. Chandler puts the jump shot up. Can they get out to go? No, defended by DeMar DeRozan. Rebounded.
Defensive play.
DeRozan does not have the rating needed for the rebound, so it'll be rebounded by Paul Millsap. Millsap takes a step outside, and he's fouled on the shot, and it will be on Serge Ibaka. So Millsap a chance to double the scoring for the Nuggets. First one is up and good. Next one is nothing but net. It's 12-4. Ends the scoring drought. Now over to Delon Wright. Wright now over to Joey V. V goes for the glass, and he'll get that one to fall. Assist by DeMar DeRozan, his second round. Inbound now over to Millsap. Millsap takes it in.
Jumper on the baseline.
And he can't get that one to go, as it will be a rebound by Joey V. No fast break. Now over to Delon Wright. Wright. Beautiful bounce pass over to Joey V, who slams it in there for two more. 5:48 remaining in the first quarter. And I think if that's all we're going to do, however, Ibaka is in foul trouble, so they may bring in, they will, Pascal Siakam. Here we go. Inbound over to Jokic. Jokic for three. Yes! And the assist to Will Barton. Yes! Barton did not start this game, but he is playing like a starter. Over to Pascal Siakam. Siakam for three. He can't match it. Rebounded by Jokic. Jokic, fast break over to Millsap. Millsap, coast to coast, goes up. And he can't get that one to fall. Rebounded easily by Joey V. Fast break now over to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan goes for the jump shot. Blocked by Jokic. Rebounded by Paul Millsap. Millsap kicks it over to Chandler. Chandler now over to Jokic. Jokic for three. Can he get it? Yes! And just like that, Denver's back in this game. Yes! Inbound now over to Delon Wright. Wright now over to Pascal Siakam. Siakam for three. Can he get that one to go? No. Rebounded easily by Jokic. Jokic, fast break, over to Jamal Murray. Murray goes from one end to the other for the layup. Gets it to roll around and drop. It's a 4-point game.
Stick it.
An 8-0 run for the Nuggets. Power forward. Millsap with the assist. Once again, we got TribeFan879 and Sports Time Machine on the floor seats here for this championship game. Inbound to Delon Wright. Wright, beautiful bounce pass over to DeRozan. DeRozan puts it up for two more, and it's 18-12. They finally break that drought. Inbound now over to Paul Millsap. Millsap puts the two ball up, and it is defended by Pascal Siakam. Rebound is going to be out of bounds, and it will be Denver ball. 4:24 remaining in the first. Inbound now over to Jokic. Jokic now over to Chandler. Chandler doesn't have it. Kicks it over to Barton. Barton does it. Now back over to Millsap. Millsap puts the jump shot up. Blocked by Siakam. Rebounded by Siakam as well. No fast break. Passes it over to Joey V. V is fouled by Jokic. 3:48 remaining here in the first quarter of the 2019 NBA Championship. Inbound to Delon Wright. Wright puts the shot up, and it is going to be good. 8-point lead reestablished by the Raptors as DeRozan gets his third assist. Inbound now over to Will Barton. Barton fouled hard by Pascal Siakam, and that'll stop the clock at 3:24. Inbound now to Wilson Chandler. Stolen by DeMar DeRozan. Fast break over to Kyle Lowry. This could be trouble. Lowry goes from one end to the other, puts up the jump shot, and it will fall. No assist on the play, and it's a 10-point lead for the Raptors on a 6-0 run. Inbound to Jamal Murray. Murray now over to Chandler. Chandler right back to Murray. Murray turns the ball over.
Threw it away.
And at 2:48. Gonna have to check that again. At 2:48, it is 22-12, the Raptors. Devin Harris is going to come in for Jamal Murray. Trey Lyles will come in. Mason Plumlee will come in. Actually, we're going to bring in Moutier. And that's it for Denver as far as Toronto is concerned. We're going to bring in OG Anunoby, Fred VanVleet, and Jakob Poeltl. Jakob Poeltl. Here we go. Inbound now to Anunoby. Fouled on the shot, and it will be on Wilson Chandler, his second foul of the game already. 63% free throw shooter as he'll go to the stripe. Puts the first one up, and he will miss that one. See what he does with the second one. He misses both of them. Big chance here for the Nuggets, but it's taken away by the Raptors. And he turns the ball over. Poeltl sloppy with the basketball and turns the basketball over. And it is now Denver's ball with 2:24 remaining. Over to Trey Lyles. Lyles now over to Plumlee. Plumlee doesn't have it. Over to Barton. Barton stolen by Delon Wright. Fast break over to Fred VanVleet. VanVleet in transition three. Can't hit that one. Rebounded by Lyles. Lyles, no fast break, so he gets it over to Chandler. Chandler right back to Lyles. Lyles, beautiful bounce pass to Mason Plumlee, who slams it in there for two more. 8-point lead. Here we go. Inbound to Fred VanVleet. VanVleet puts up the three ball. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Lyles. Lyles, fast break over to Will Barton. Barton going from one end to the other. They've got a man advantage. Passes easily over to Trey Lyles, who slams it in there for two more, and it's a 6-point ball game. 4-0 run for the Nuggets. Inbound to Delon Wright. Wright, two ball, and he gets that one to fall.
Stick it.
Here we go. Inbound now to Chandler. Chandler over to Lyles. Lyles fouled on the shot, and it will be on Anunoby. Trey Lyles, 70% free throw shooter, getting ready to do it again. First one is up and good. Next one is good as well. 4-point lead for Toronto. Inbound to Poeltl. Poeltl now over to Anunoby. Anunoby shut down by Chandler. Pass over to Siakam. Siakam fouled by Trey Lyles, and that'll put them in the bonus, so Siakam will go to shoot two. First one is up and good. 7-point lead. Can he make it 8? Yes. So now with 48 seconds left to go. Moutier doesn't have it. Now over to Lyles. Lyles goes for the layup, and he will be defended by Fred VanVleet successfully. Rebounded by Siakam. Siakam passes it over to Fred VanVleet. VanVleet for three.
A three ball.
Yes! Assist to Pascal Siakam. 24 seconds left. Over to Mason Plumlee. Plumlee now over to Moutier. Moutier puts the jump shot up.
For the jump shot.
Get that one to fall. No assist on the play. 12 seconds left. Shot clock and game clock matching. Over to Delon Wright. Wright now over to Anunoby. He's got nothing. Anunoby holding for the final shot of the quarter for three. Missed that one just barely. Loose ball foul check, offense first, and it will be on Delon Wright. So there's less than 12 seconds on the shot on the game clock, and now Denver has a chance to make it 29-22 after the first quarter. First shot is up and good. Barton, he's an 81% free throw shooter. Can he get the next one? Yes. And that will end the first quarter. 29-22, so a close game here in the championship of the 2019 season. So we'll check the sub screen, see who's ready to come in. We need a shooting forward. Malik Beasley's going to come in for Wilson Chandler. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dellin Wright. Norman Powell's going to come in for Dellin Wright. So we're ready to start the second quarter of this one. 29-22. Denver trails by 7, and they'll get the ball first. Inbound to Trey Lyles to start this one. Lyles going for the jump shot. Misses that one. Rebounded. Not by Nunabai. He needed an 11. He's got a 10, so the rebound will fall to Beasley. Beasley takes the basketball, passes it over to Barton. Barton shut down by Powell. Back over to Beasley. Beasley, beautiful bounce pass.
What a pass!
To Barton, who slams it in there for 2 more. Things are starting to tighten up a little bit. Inbound to Pascal Siakam, stolen by Malik Beasley. Beasley passes over to Barton. Barton fouled by Siakam to stop the momentum right now. 5-point lead for Toronto. Inbound to Beasley. Beasley puts the shot up and will miss that one. Rebounded by Poeltl. Poeltl keeps the basketball for himself. Goes for the jump shot. And he gets it to fall, and it's 24-31. Assist to Norman Powell. Inbound to Barton. Barton doesn't have it. Kicks it over to Beasley. He doesn't have it either. Now over to Trey Lyles. Lyles for 3. No, he missed that one badly. Rebounded by Powell. Powell passes over to Nunabai. Nunabai puts up the 3 ball. Can't get that one to go either. Rebounded by Beasley. Beasley passes over to Barton. Barton turns the ball over as the opposing team turns it is over 2. So now Toronto will take back the ball, up by 7. 9:48 remaining in the half. Inbound to Pascal Siakam. Siakam puts up the shot, and it will be good. No assist on the play, and it's a 10-point lead. Inbound now to Trey Lyles. Lyles over to Plumlee. Plumlee shut down by Jakob Poeltl. Will Barton with the basketball. Nothing there. Over to Lyles. Lyles shut down by Siakam. Over to Plumlee. Plumlee takes the jump shot, and it'll be blocked by Poeltl. Out of bounds, and it will be Denver basketball. Let me know in the chat room, guys, who you're pulling for to win this championship. You guys want Toronto or the Nuggets? Matter of fact, while I have a stoppage in play, let's make sure I wasn't mistaking when I said that Denver Nuggets. I know for a fact the Raptors are competing for their first championship. The Nuggets, I don't believe have ever won one. Matter of fact, I think this might be their first trip to the finals, as well as this is Toronto's first trip. Because in 2018, that was their first trip. Or this last year, that was their first trip. Let's see. History, arena. No championship, no conference titles. So this is their first trip to the finals as well. So a new team will be the new kings of the NBA when this one is over. And Plumlee gets a shot clock violation as that was blocked. He was able to get the rebound, and it's a turnover. Inbound now to Poeltl. Poeltl now over to Powell. Powell, not sure how that worked, the whole shot clock thing, but Tribe fans win it for Alex English, Dan Izzle, Kiki Venlalala, can't pronounce that name, and Robert Pack. Not sure who those names are. I am not the biggest basketball aficionado, but I do like playing this game in particular. But that's the team the Tribe fan has. See who Sports Time Machine or anyone else out there has. Over to Fred Van Fleet. Bounce pass. Center 9. No power forward 2. To Siakam, who puts it in there. And that'll set up the sub screen. Let's see if anyone's ready to come back. Yep, Jokic, Millsap, and Murray both ready to come back, while you have Ibaka, DeRozan, and Lowry ready to finish out the half. Not enough players selected. My foot. shooting forward. Oh, wait. There we go. Rosen. All right. DeRozan, not Rosen. All right. Inbounded over to Jokic. Jokic puts the shot up and will make the shot. So Jokic comes off the bench and gets the job done right there. Inbound now to Sergio Ibaka. Ibaka now over to Norman Powell. Powell puts the shot up and he will match it just like that. Assist number 4 for DeMar DeRozan. This could be a very big game for him. Inbound to Jokic, and it would be very ironic considering DeRozan was this, as you would put it, sacrificial lamb for that Raptors championship this year. If he wins our finals MVP, that would be very ironic, wouldn't you think? Over to Jokic. Jokic puts the shot up. He misses it, but draws the foul. And it will be on Poeltl. Jokic puts the first shot up, and it's good. Next shot is good as well. Nikola Jokic, 10 points, 4 rebounds. So right now, I believe he's the leading scorer. Yeah, he is the leading scorer on the entire floor. Over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry turns the ball over, and Denver has a chance.
Threw it away.
Inbound now over to Jokic. Jokic puts the shot up, and he is on fire, makes another one. Jamal Murray with the good assist.
Buries that shot.
And now it's a 7-point ball game. Over to Poeltl. Poeltl fouled by Jamal Murray. Inbound now over to Poeltl. Poeltl shut down by Jokic. Now over to Ibaka. Ibaka doesn't have the numbers. Back over to Ibaka. Ibaka still shut down by Millsap. Now over to DeRozan. DeRozan, beautiful bounce pass.
What a pass!
Guard 6, center 5. To Poeltl, who puts it in there for 2 more. And I tell you what, right now, DeMar DeRozan is having himself a game. Alex English, Hall of Famer, Issel has his number retired by the Nuggets. So you're pulling for Denver, Tribe fan. Coach. So Alex English is a Hall of Famer. Issel has his number retired by the Nuggets and coached the 94 team. Pack was a backup point guard. Vandeweghe, so that's how you pronounce that name, was a great shooter for them in the 80s. So looks like we've got people pulling for the Nuggets as they seem to be the fan favorite. Inbound to Paul Millsap. Let's see if they can do it for Tribe Fan 879. Over to Malik Beasley. Beasley for 3. Can he make the shot? Rolls around the rim. He needs a 33 or under. He gets a 32. How about that? It's a 6-point game. An assist to Jokic, and the Nuggets are on a run right now. Over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry fouled by Jokic, and that will stop Lowry from taking the shot. Inbound now over to Lowry. Lowry over to Poeltl. Poeltl covered really well by Jokic, causing him to pass it over to Ibaka. Ibaka puts the shot up. Blocked by Paul Millsap.
Deflected.
Can't get the rebound, so Poeltl will take it back. And it's a shot clock violation. How about that? A turnover. And now a big chance here for the Nuggets. If they can get points on this one, pass over to Jokic. Jokic, can he make another one? No, it's just a mile too far. Rebounded by Ibaka. Ibaka passes it over to Powell. Powell for 3. Bang! And that is another assist for DeMar DeRozan. 4.6 assists. And now at the halfway through the second quarter, we will now see who's ready to return. Not quite yet. All right, both teams with the best they've got right now. Over to Malik Beasley. Beasley now over to Millsap. Millsap puts the jump shot up. Blocked by Jakob Poeltl. Rebounded by Norman Powell. Fast break over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry, coast to coast, puts the shot up. Blocked by Jamal Murray. Rebounded by Paul Millsap. Millsap keeps the basketball for himself, and he's fouled by Ibaka before he can do any more damage with it. Third foul for Serge Ibaka, and they got to be thinking about getting him out of there. See, Ibaka, power forward, they can bring in Pascal Siakam, and that's what they're going to do. So Siakam will come back in, And he's having a pretty good game, too. 6 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Over to Will Barton. Barton now over to Jokic. Jokic puts the shot up. And he'll miss that one. Rebounded by Siakam. Siakam comes off the bench and provides it over to Norman Powell. Powell puts the shot up, and it will be good. Siakam with the assist. Inbound now over to Jokic. Jokic for 3. No. But Jokic does get his own rebound back because Poeltl does not have a 28. So he gets his own rebound back, puts up the shot, and he gets it. 5 minutes left in the quarter, in the half. Over to Siakam. Siakam, 25, draws the foul, and it will be on. Ooh, the tie is going to have to go to the guy who has less fouls. So Millsap. So Siakam will shoot 2. He's 2 for 2 from the line. First one is up, and he missed that one. Siakam takes a deep breath, puts the next one up, and he missed both of them. Rebounded by Will Barton. Barton passes over to Paul Millsap. Millsap back over to Barton. Barton for 3. No. Rebounded by Siakam. No fast break. Siakam to Powell. Powell over to Lowry. Lowry shut down by Murray. Lowry passes back to DeRozan. DeRozan for 3. No there. And it's going to be rebounded by Kyle Lowry because Murray doesn't have a 17. Off the rebound, puts the jump shot up, and he misses that one but gets the foul. And it will be on. Ooh. Jokic fouled out of the Western Conference Finals, and he's not looking very good here. So 2 free throws for Lowry. First one is up and good. The next one is good as well. Here we go. Inbound now over to Millsap. Millsap for 3. No.
3 ball.
Rebounded by Norman Powell. 3:48 left to go. 46-35 Toronto lead over DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan for 3. Bang! And DeMar DeRozan puts money in the bank for the Raptors. Inbound to Malik Beasley. Beasley turns the ball over.
A turnover.
So now they'll inbound it over to Jakob Poeltl. Poeltl shut down by Jokic. Now over to Siakam. Siakam doesn't have it either. Now over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry for 3. No. Rebounded by Paul Millsap. Fast break over by Jokic. Jokic puts the layup up.
The jumper
he
on the
misses
baseline.
it, but he's fouled on the shot. It will be on
Draws the foul.
Jakob Poeltl. So 2 free throws for the 85% free throw shooter and 2 for 2 man tonight, Nikola Jokic. First one is up and good. The next one is barely good. Literally right on the limit. Over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry shut down by Murray. Now over to Powell. Powell does not have the go-to number. Now over to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan doesn't have it. Over to Pascal Siakam. Shut down by Paul Millsap. Over to Norman Powell. Nothing there. Over to DeRozan. DeRozan. Three-pointer tries to beat the clock. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded. No, he doesn't get the rebound. It's going to be rebounded by Norman Powell. Powell passes over to Poeltl. Poeltl, 29, turns the basketball over.
Threw it away.
Throws it out of bounds, and now we'll check the sub screen. As Chandler's ready to come in, so's Joey V and Delon Wright. We're going to keep Ibaka out. We're going to bring in Trey Lyles at center to help out the foul-troubled Jokic. Inbound to Paul Millsap. Millsap fouled by Siakam, and that will send him to the stripe. First one is up and good. Next one is beautiful, and it's now a 10-point lead for Toronto. Inbound now over to Joey V. Jump shot up, and it is blocked by Trey Lyles. Rebounded by Lyles as well. No fast break. As they'll get it over to Chandler. Chandler shut down. Now over to Jamal Murray. Murray's got plenty of time. Puts the jump shot up. And it rolls, and drops in the net. It's an 8-point lead.
Denver.
6-0 run for Denver. Now over to Pascal Siakam. Siakam puts the shot up.
He goes
and
straight
he
to the
will
glass.
get that one to fall, ending the drought. Assist to Delon Wright.
Got it!
Inbound now over to Jamal Murray. Murray, 8, puts the shot up, and he missed that one. Loose ball foul check defense first, and it will be on Joey V. Lyles will shoot 2. First one is up, and he missed that one. 3 for 3 is Lyles, but he gets the other one, so it's now 42-51, a 9-point lead. Inbound to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan. Beautiful bounce pass over to Joey V, who puts it in there for 2 more, and DeRozan has 7 points and 7 rebounds. Or assists, sorry. Over to Jamal Murray. Murray for 3, no. Rebounded by Siakam. Fast break over to Delon Wright. Wright goes from one end to the other, and he puts the shot up. Fouled on the shot, so he doesn't get it to go. Defensive 30 or offensive foul, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Delon Wright. So now a big chance here for Denver. Over to Lyles. Lyles now over to Murray. Murray puts the shot up, and he will get it to go. Once again, a 9-point no assist on the play. Inbound now over to Lowry. Lowry, 19. Beautiful bounce pass over to the power forward Siakam, who puts it in there for 2 more. 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists for the man off the bench, Siakam. Inbound to Jamal Murray. Murray for 3. They need this, and they get it. 47-55, Jamal Murray with 9 points, 1 assist, and 1 foul. Over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry shut down by Murray. Now over to Delon Wright. Wright doesn't have it. Pass over to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan. Beautiful bounce pass over to Wright, who puts up the layup, and that's going to be 2 more. 10-point lead. 12 seconds remaining in the half. Inbound now over to Paul Millsap. Stolen by Pascal Siakam. Siakam. Fast break over to Lowry. Lowry puts the shot up, and he gets it to go. Yes! Delon Wright with the assist.
That was sick, wicked, and nasty.
And the pass, and the second quarter is over. The half is done. We are halfway through this one. It is 59-47. Let's go ahead and view some game stats here at halftime. So right now, Toronto outshooting them 60-36. They're outshooting them from three-point land 36-33. And they are, but however, free throws, it's Denver 93% to 60%. So that gives them a chance. They outscored them 29-22 in the first quarter and 30-25. So they're up by 12 as we go to the break. Largest lead is 14. No lead changes, or 1 lead change, really. So a quick start by Denver, or by Toronto. Right now they are being led off the bench by Pascal Siakam. DeMar DeRozan with 8 assists leads them there in rebounds. Siakam and Joey V tie that there. So halfway through this one, it's looking good for Toronto. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go ahead and go to our subs. We'll bring back in Ibaka, and we'll bring back in Jokic. All right. Denver starts with the ball here in the second half. Over to Jokic. Jokic, 30. Beautiful pass over to Barton, who now they close that gap down to 10. Inbound now over to DeRozan. DeRozan puts the shot up, and he will miss that one just barely. You need a 44 under. He gets a 45. Rebounded by Jamal Murray. Murray keeps the basketball for himself, puts the jump shot up, and he will get that one to go. Assist over to Jokic. That's the third one. 8-point lead over to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan puts the jump shot up. He misses that one. Rebounded not by Jokic. He needed a 31. He has a 28, so it'll be rebounded by Joey V. V off the rebound, puts the shot up, and it's going to be blocked by Paul Millsap. Rebounded by Millsap as well. No fast break. Pass over to Jamal Murray. Murray puts the jump shot up, and he will miss that one. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka passes over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry, 33 for 3. Misses that one. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka off the rebound. Fouled on his shot, and it will be on Jamal Murray. So Serge Ibaka will shoot 2. First one is up and good. The next one is good as well. So inbound now over to Jokic. Jokic. Beautiful pass over to 18-7. Murray, who puts it in there for 2 more. And it's now 61-53. Inbound to Kyle Lowry. Lowry takes the shot. Gets it to fall. And DeMar DeRozan has assist number 9. Inbound now to Wilson Chandler. Chandler now over to Jokic. Jokic puts the shot up. He gets it to go. And that is points number 17 and 18 for Jokic. Inbound now over to Delon Wright. Wright puts the shot up.
Here's a runner on the wing.
Misses it. Jump ball will be, or rebound is a jump ball in favor of the home. So they win the jump ball. Now over to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan taking his time, puts the shot up. And he missed that one. Rebounded by DeRozan. Somehow gets it back. Puts the shot up.
Driving in.
Missed that one as well. Rebounded by Millsap because his offense wasn't a 13. Fast break over to Jokic. Jokic. They've got numbers. Beautiful pass over to Millsap, who puts it in there for 2 more. A 4-0 run for the Nuggets. Inbound to Delon Wright. Wright for 3.
Beyond the arc.
Yes. And it is now a 9-point game. Joey V with assist number 1 of the night. Inbound now to Jokic. Jokic now over to Chandler. Chandler back over to Jokic. Jokic, 22, turns the ball over. I can't believe that.
Turnover.
Inbound now to Serge Ibaka. Ibaka puts the shot up and he misses it. Rebounded by Ibaka. He didn't have the 34, so Ibaka will get the rebound. Puts the shot up. He will miss that one as well. Rebounded this time by Wilson Chandler. Chandler passes over to Jokic. Jokic doesn't have it. Now over to Millsap. Millsap does. Puts the shot up, and it is blocked by Serge Ibaka. Rebounded by Ibaka as well. Fast break over to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan puts the jump shot up, circles the drain, and falls in. Kyle Lowry with assist number 4, and it is now 68-57 Toronto as we hit the 8:48 mark. Gary Harris is going to come in to subs for Will Barton to try to get that Denver court ready to go as soon as possible. Inbound now over to Jokic. Jokic fouled by Joey V, and that'll stop that. Inbound over to Jokic again. Jokic now over to Harris. Harris puts the shot up and
for the
missed the jump shot. Rebounded by the Raptors over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry now over to DeRozan. DeRozan puts the shot up and gets that one to go. 7-0 run for Toronto. Joey V with assist number 2 of the night. Inbound over to Gary Harris. Harris, 20, turns the ball over.
That is a travel.
It's all starting to unravel for Denver here in this championship game, trailing by 13. Inbound to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan fouled on the shot, and it will be on Chandler. So DeRozan will shoot 2. He's 2 for 2 from the line already. First one is good, and the next one is good there. Inbound now over to Harris. Harris with the basketball for 3. They need this one. They're not going to get it. Rebounded by Kyle Lowry. Lowry passes it over to DeRozan. DeRozan 10 puts the shot up. And
for the
can't
jump
get
shot.
that one to fall. Rebounded by Jokic. Jokic passes it over to Chandler. Chandler, beautiful bounce pass over to Harris. Harris goes up the wing, lays it in there. And it's now 59-72. Inbound to Serge Ibaka. Ibaka now over to Joey V. V for 3. Beautiful pass
Nice pass inside.
Help to the guard. To right, jump shot, yes! And assist number 3 for Joey V. 14 points for Dylan Wright. Now over to Jokic. Jokic doesn't have it. Over to Jamal Murray. Murray for 3. They need it. They're not going to get it. Rebounded by Joey V. No fast break. Toronto keeps the basketball. Over to Ibaka. Ibaka doesn't have it either. Ibaka now over to Joey V. Stolen by Jamal Murray. The 6'4" Jamal Murray steals from the 7-foot Joey V. Now Gary Harris passes over to Paul Millsap. Millsap fouled by Ibaka. That's his 4th one. So Denver will inbound it, looking for something. Over to Paul Millsap. Millsap now over to Chandler. Chandler puts the jump shot up. Defended by DeMar DeRozan. Doesn't have the time, so he can't get it. Rebounded by Kyle Lowry. And Lowry passes it over to Joey V. V stolen by Jokic. Jokic taken off on the fast break. Jokic fouled on the shot, and it will be on Joey V. So Jokic 4 for 4 from the stripe. Going to try to get points 19 and 20. Here we go. And there's 19. Going to get 20. Gets both of them. It's 74-61. And now we'll check the subscreen. See who's ready to come in. Siakam is going to come in for Ibaka. And Jakob Poeltl is going to come in early for Joey V. On the other side, Devin Harris is going to come back in at guard, and Miles Plumlee is going to come in for nope, Jokic can't come out. So, inbound now over to Siakam. Siakam going to try to make his presence known from the get-go, and he does just that as he gives a beautiful pass to Jakob Poeltl for 2 more. 3 assists for Pascal Siakam. Inbound now over to Jamal Murray. Murray, 24. Beautiful pass.
Pretty feed.
To the power forward, Millsap, who was not available for the Western Conference Finals yesterday. He is making up for lost time here. Inbound now to Jakob Poeltl. Poeltl, 31. Fouled on his shot, and it will be on Jamal Murray. So now Poeltl, who is a 59% free throw shooter, first trip to the stripe in this game, will miss the first one. And he will miss the second one. Ball foul check defense first, and it will be on forward 30 or here. It will be on Chandler. He's got the higher range, and now he is in foul trouble. And down now over to Dylan Wright, fouled by Devin Harris, and now Wright will shoot 2. First trip to the stripe for him. First one is good. Up by 14. Can he make it 15? Yes. Right now, Toronto pulling away. Over to Jamal Murray. Murray now over to Millsap. Millsap puts the jump shot up.
Reverse layup.
It is defended by Siakam. Where did he come from? Poeltl doesn't have a 21, so Millsap will get his own rebound back. Millsap fouled on the shot, and it will be on Siakam. So he's in foul trouble already as well. So right now, Toronto might be running out of big guns who are not in foul trouble. First one is up and good. The next one is up and good there. So 78-65, 4:36 left in the third. Inbound to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan now over to Poeltl. Poeltl. Pass over to Siakam. Siakam now over to Lowry. Lowry shut down by Murray. Pass to Siakam. Siakam does have it over to Poeltl. Poeltl does it. It's going to be a turnover. A shot clock violation. And now Denver is able to get it back. Over to Jokic. Jokic for 3. No. Rebounded, though, by Jamal Murray. Murray fouled on his shot, and it will be on Lowry. It could have been an offensive foul, but Lowry's foul rating is higher than Murray's by 3. So Murray, 91% free throw shooter, first trip to the stripe. Puts the first one up, and it is good. Puts the next one up, and it is good. So it is now 78-67. 11-point lead. Over to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan. Beautiful pass over to Lowry. Lowry jump shot. Puts it in there. And it is now 67-80. Fairly low scoring game, as we are accustomed to seeing 110s, 113s being the final scores. Over to Devin Harris. Harris fouled by Pascal Siakam. And now Harris will shoot 2 more. And Siakam has 5. They've got to get him out of there. First one is up and good. Let's see, Siakam. We're going to bring in OG Anunoby. And Plumlee will come in so Jokic can get his rest. And the second shot from Harris is good. So it's now 69 points for Denver, 80 for Toronto. Over to Anunoby. Anunoby now over to DeRozan. DeRozan for 3. No! Rebound not by Millsap because he doesn't have the 32. It'll be a rebound by Poeltl. Poeltl puts it up on the rebound. And he will get that one to go and gets the foul. It will be on Paul Millsap. And Anunoby gets the assist. So we'll shoot the free throw. First one, it is up and good. So 69-85, 3:12 remaining in the third quarter. Inbound now over to Devin Harris. Harris, 39, puts the shot up. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded by Delon Wright. Wright keeps the ball for himself. Now over to Anunoby. Anunoby shut down by Millsap. Over to DeRozan. DeRozan. Beautiful pass over to Poeltl. Poeltl slams it in there for the alley-oop, and it is now 87-69. And at 2:48, that'll bring up the sub-screen. And Moutier is going to come in for Murray. Kenneth Faried will come in for Millsap. And that's it there. Actually, no. We're going to leave in Millsap and bring in Faried to take over for Chandler, who's in foul trouble. All right. Fred VanVleet's going to come in for Kyle Lowry. CJ Miles for DeMar DeRozan. And everybody else looks pretty good there. All right. And Norman Powell will come in for Wright. So a new floor for both teams. Wait, why is Jamal Murray a power forward? I'm confused here. Millsap. Here we go. So they inbounded Paul Millsap with the ball. Millsap fouled on the shot, and it will be on Anunoby. So Millsap to shoot 2. First one is up and good. Take a deep breath. Down by 17. Next one is up and good also. 2:36 remaining in the third quarter of this one. Inbound over to Poeltl. Poeltl, 38. Beautiful bounce pass. Forward 9 to VanVleet, who lays it in there. And it's now 89-71 Toronto. Over to Mason Plumlee. Plumlee, 13, puts the shot up, defended by Poeltl, rebounded by Norman Powell. Powell passes the basketball over to Poeltl, stolen by Mason Plumlee. Fast break over to Devin Harris. Harris taken off. Beautiful bounce pass. They have numbers to Faried, who puts it in there with the slam dunk. And now it'll be an inbound to VanVleet. VanVleet puts the shot up, and he will miss it on the power move. Millsap can't get a handle on it, so it'll be rebounded by Poeltl. Poeltl on the rebound, throws this one up. It is good and gets the foul.
Draws the foul.
So we'll check it out first, and it will be on Plumlee, only his first foul of the game. So Poeltl puts the shot up, and he missed that one. Rebounded by Devin Harris. Harris passes, keeps the basketball. Now passes over to Moutier. Moutier puts the shot up. They need it. They're not going to get it. Rebounded, not by Plumlee, as he can't get a handle on it. Podol will get it. Jakob Podol passes over to Fred Van Fleet. Van Fleet doesn't have it. Now over to Norman Powell. Powell to Van Fleet. Now over to Miles. CJ Miles for three to beat the shot clock. Misses that one. Rebounded by Paul Millsap. Millsap passes over to Devin Harris. Harris for three. No. And it will be rebounded out of bounds. Raptors basketball. So now it'll be Toronto with 36 seconds left in the quarter. Over to Podol. Podol puts the shot up, and he will be blocked by Kenneth Farid. Baseball foul will check offense first, and it will be on Norman Powell, and Devin Harris will shoot two. 91-73 with 36 seconds left here in the third. First shot is good. Next shot is not. Rebounded, however, by Harris. Harris kicks it over to Farid. Farid puts the shot up, and he gets it. An unconventional three-point play as Harris gets assist number 2. Inbound now over to Norman Powell. Powell over to CJ Miles. Miles for three. Yes! CJ Miles makes a three ball and is making a Toronto World Championship very likely. Inbound now to Plumlee. Plumlee turns the ball over.
Threw it away.
Inbound by Miles, and that is the end of the third quarter. So 3/4 of the way through, it is 94-76. Toronto looking like they are going to get their first ever World Championship. Stay tuned to find out. We are 12 minutes away from that, if it is to come to pass, or does Denver have something for them? They are currently 18 points down. Inbound to Fred Van Fleet to start it for Toronto. Van Fleet has what he needs, puts the shot up.
Driving in.
He will miss that one. Rebounded out of bounds, and it is Toronto ball. Over to Anunoby. Anunoby back over to Van Fleet. Van Fleet shut down by Moutier. Moutier back over to Van Fleet. Van Fleet back over to Anunoby. Anunoby doesn't have it. Over to Powell. Powell for three to beat the shot clock. Yes! What a shot by Norman Powell, who's got 10 points and 5 rebounds. Inbound now to Emmanuel Moutier. Moutier does not have what he needs. Kicks it over to Harris. Harris trying to make something work. Now gets it over to Plumlee. Plumlee fouled on his shot, and it will be on CJ Miles. So 2 free throws coming up for Mason Plumlee. First one is up, and he misses that one. Next one is good. So it is a 20-point lead for Toronto, 97-77. Over to Norman Powell. Powell turns the basketball over, and that'll help out Toronto.
A turnover.
Or Denver. Over to Devin Harris. Harris fouled by Anunoby, and that is their second foul in the quarter. Inbound now to Moutier. Moutier, 17, puts the shot up. And it is blocked by Jakob Podol. Rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby passes over to Norman Powell. Powell, beautiful pass, right back to Podol, who slams it in there. And Powell gets assist number 2. Inbound now over to Moutier. Moutier over to Plumlee. Plumlee doesn't have it. Now over to Farid. Farid, 29, puts the shot up. Can't get that one to go. Rebounded easily by Anunoby. Anunoby, no fast break. Pitches it over to Fred Van Fleet. Van Fleet now sends it over to Podol. Podol shut down by Plumlee, who then kicks it over to Anunoby. Anunoby mails it to Powell. Powell doesn't have it. Powell quickly over to Van Fleet. Van Fleet for 3 to beat the shot clock. No. Rebounded by Paul Millsap. Millsap passes now over to Plumlee. Plumlee sends it to Fareed. Fareed shut down by Miles, causing it to go back to Plumlee. Plumlee, 34. Beautiful bounce pass over to Fareed, who puts it in there for 2 more, and it's 79 points for Denver. And now at 9 minutes left in regulation, we're going to go check the sub-screen, and I bet all the big boys are ready to come back. Yep, here comes Jokic. Here comes Chandler. And here comes Murray. Millsap does need to come out, so they will bring in Fareed to power forward to take out Millsap. Joey V is coming back in. Obaka's coming back in. DeRozan's coming back in, and so too is Kyle Lowry. So here we go. Inbound for Toronto. Joey V with the basketball. V fouled by Jokic, and that is foul number 4. He's got to be careful. Inbound now over to DeRozan. Stolen by Darvin Harris. Harris, no fast break, so he passes it, or so he keeps it himself. Now passes it over to Fareed. Fareed sends it back to Harris. Harris for 3. No. Rebounded not by Joey V, but by Ibaka, and we have an injury. Kenneth Fareed. Kenneth Fareed is holding his leg. Something is wrong. All right, so he's 21, so the past 2 number is greater. Past 2 numbers 36. Past 2 numbers greater than 21. No injury, so he's hobbled up a little bit, but he is okay. So now we'll check it out. Fareed, that was a scary moment there for the Nuggets. Inbound no over to Ibaka. Ibaka, 22, puts the shot up.
He goes straight to
the shot. Assist to Kyle Lowry, his 5th assist. Inbound now over to Wilson Chandler. Chandler turns the basketball over, and that's assist number 13.
A turnover.
Inbound now to Norman Powell. Powell turns the ball over, assist number 17 for the Raptors. Back-to-back assists. No one really gaining any ground in this one. Over to Wilson Chandler. Chandler fouled on the shot, and it will be on Norman Powell. So Chandler will go to the stripe for the first time today. First one is up and good. The next one is good as well. So now they'll inbound it. Joey V with the basketball. Puts the shot up, and he gets that one to fall. No assists on the play, and it's 103-81. Toronto here with 7 minutes remaining in the NBA championship of the fictional universe. Over to Jokic. Jokic looking good here. Jokic for 3. No. Jokic has been 2 for 5 from three-point land. Rebounded by Kyle Lowry. Lowry sends it to Norman Powell. Powell turns the basketball over, and it's going to go back to Denver. Big chance here for the Nuggets. Inbound over to Jamal Murray. Stolen by Kyle Lowry. Lowry, no fast break.
What a steal!
Keeps it for himself for a little while longer. Lines the shot up, and he's fouled. It will be on Fareed, his first foul of the game. So Lowry, who's 2 for 2 from the stripe this evening, with 6:24 left. First one is up, and he missed it. Not likely that that's going to happen. He's an 85% free throw shooter. Next one is good. 81-104. Toronto just biding their time. The city's about to explode. Over to Jamal Murray. Murray puts the shot up. Misses that one. Rebounded by Norman Powell. No fast break. Over to Joey V. V now over to Powell. Powell turns the basketball over.
Threw it away.
And that is a huge break. Paul Millsap ready to come back in for the Nuggets. So Millsap will come back in now. Inbound now over to Millsap. Millsap going to try to make his presence known for 3. Rolls around, and drops off. Rebounded, however, by Chandler because he didn't have a 19. Chandler on the rebound. Beautiful bounce pass over to Jokic, who slams it in there, saying the Nuggets are not quite done yet. 5:36 remaining. Inbound over to Serge Ibaka. Ibaka puts the shot up, and it is good. No assist on the play. Inbound now to Nikola Jokic. Jokic, 38 for 3. They need him to get this one. They're not going to get it. Rebounded, though, by Jokic, who gets it back himself. Jokic Keeps the basketball for himself a little while longer. Sets up a jump shot. Puts this one up. And he misses that one. Rebounded by Jamal Murray. Murray sets up the shot. Shoots. He'll miss that one as well. Serge Ibaka can't get it. He doesn't have 26 as Jokic will get it back. Jokic puts the shot up. He hits it and the foul. And it will be on Serge Ibaka. His 5th foul of the game. They need him to play safe. And Jokic, who's 6 for 6 from the stripe, can make it a 20-point game. Puts the shot up and he gets it. So now here we go. 3 points for Denver the hard way. Over to Serge Ibaka. Ibaka puts the shot up. And he will make that one easily. Assist over to Kyle Lowry. Inbound now over to Devin Harris. Harris, 31 for 3. No. Rebounded by Ibaka. No, he can't hold on to it. Millsap takes it away. Millsap puts up the shot, and he's fouled on it. It'll be Joey V. So 2 shots coming for Millsap. First one is up and good. The next one is up and good as well. So now it looks like Denver putting together a last charge. Now over to Norman Powell. Puts up the 2-pointer. And he will miss that one. Rebounded easily by Jokic. Jokic, no fast break. Passes it over to Chandler. Chandler now over to Millsap. Millsap with the jump shot. Can't get that one to go. And it will be rebounded by Norman Powell. No fast break as he passes it over to DeMar DeRozan. DeRozan sets his feet, sets the shot, and he's fouled by Harris. So now DeRozan will shoot 2. He's perfect from the line with 4:12 to go. First one is up, and he missed it. Next one is up. He gets that one. So it's now 109-88. Inbound over to Chandler. Chandler now over to Jokic. Jokic, they need him to make this shot.
Straight to the ground.
Joey V defends him, and it's out of bounds. Toronto basketball. Inbound now over to DeRozan. DeRozan for 3. Can't make that one. Rebounded by Chandler. Chandler passes over to Jokic. Jokic puts the shot up. Yes! No assist on the play. Inbound now over to Joey V. Joey V puts the shot up and he will miss it, but gets the foul.
Draws the foul.
And it will be, oh, it's on Joey V, an offensive foul. Look at that, defender 40 or offensive foul, and he's got the 40. And that is it for Joey V. He is fouled out of the game. How about that? Jakob Poeltl will have to come in. And Delon Wright will come in as well. So Joey V is fouled out of the game. Serge Ibaka is close to it as well. They'll probably just bring in Siakam. 3:24 left to go. Inbound for Jamal Murray. Murray stolen by Kyle Lowry. Fast break over to DeRozan. DeRozan turns the basketball over. I can't believe it. They get him on the travel here in the waning seconds of the final. 19-point lead for the Raptors. Inbound over to Millsap. Millsap. Beautiful assist pass.
Nice pass inside.
Forward 4 to Chandler for 2. And we'll check on the subscreen if anyone's ready to come back in. I think that is about it. Let's see, who's got more, Siakam or Ibaka? Ibaka's got 12. Siakam's got 10, so yeah. Here we go. Inbound now over to Poeltl. Poeltl now over to DeRozan. DeRozan puts the shot up. He'll miss it. Jump ball will be recovered by DeRozan. DeRozan puts the shot up. That one he gets. No assist on the play.
Stick it.
Inbound now over to Harris. Harris doesn't have it. Now over to Jokic. Jokic does. Jokic for 3. Yes! And they forced the 3-pointer, and that's exactly what they needed to do. It's probably what we're going to see from her for a minute. Stolen by Devin Harris. No fast break. Over to Millsap. Millsap for three. Yes! I do not believe it. They are starting to come back. Denver 98, Toronto 111. 148 to go. And a timeout is called by Toronto. And we got an exciting one here at the end. I mean, if somehow, some way they can pull it off, it's going to be very difficult. They need 13 points in 1 minute 48 seconds. Here we go. Inbound to DeRozan. DeRozan stolen by Chandler. Chandler passes over to Jokic. Jokic on the fast break. Puts it up.
Spin move in the lane.
Good. Assist to Chandler. Timeout. And now Denver. They're going to look for the intentional foul right here. Here we go. And they get the intentional foul. It'll be on Murray. So now Lowry will shoot with 1:06 remaining. 11-point ball game, and now it's a 12-point ball game. And he gets both of them. Inbound. Over to Harris. Harris, does he have it? He does. Puts the shot up, and he misses the three ball. Rebounded by Jamal Murray. Murray puts the shot up, and he misses that one as well. The clock is winding down. I don't think they're going to get it. DeRozan steals it. Intentional foul on Chandler. And now DeRozan will take 2 shots. A double-double for DeMar DeRozan. 16 points and 11 assists at this point. First one is up and good. The next one is up and good there. So here we go. They inbound it to Jokic. Jokic for 3. Yes! And now they'll get ready for the intentional foul. And they'll do just... Whoa. No, it's going to be on Ibaka. Ibaka gives an intentional foul, an offensive foul. And now Siakam's got to come in to finish it out. Inbound now over to Chandler. Chandler for 3. Yes! And now I cannot believe it. It's a 9-point game with 30 seconds remaining. Harris with the basketball. Inbound. They can't commit the intentional foul. They can't get a hold of him. Podol has got the basketball. He now passes it over to Wright. Wright takes a 3 shot. And there's the dagger. Delon Wright just put the dagger in the hearts of all of Colorado. And that is going to pretty much cap off a championship for the Toronto Raptors. Pascal Siakam gets assist number 4. The Nuggets inbound it over to Jokic. Jokic for 3. Misses it. Rebound by DeRozan. DeRozan passes it, and the Raptors are world champions. The celebration begins in the Great White North. Final score 118 to 106. The Toronto Raptors are your world champions. And now we'll let them continue their celebration while we look at who will be the NBA Finals MVP. Largest lead was 23, and they win it by 12. Denver never had the lead. It was a wire-to-wire victory for Toronto. They become the first teams to win their title in the alternative universe that they did in the real universe in the same year. And remember, DeMar DeRozan, if he is the MVP, that will be ironic considering he is what many consider the sacrificial lamb to get Kawhi Leonard on the Toronto team that won the championship in 2019. Let's see. Lead point getter, Delon Wright with 18. DeMar DeRozan with 19, leading Assist man, DeMar DeRozan, and it's not even close. Rebounds, Joey V. And then Serge Ibaka. Oh, this is hard. This is hard. If anyone's out there and wants to put in their input on who should be the MVP of this one, let me know in the chat room. This is tough. Did anyone else get a double-double? No. Siakam off the bench, though. 10 points. 17 points for Poeltl. I think we got to do it. As ironic as it is, DeMar DeRozan is your 2019 NBA Finals MVP. So that is your final score. The Toronto Raptors win the title 118-106. Good charge by Denver at the very end, but it never in any doubt. Denver actually outscored them in the fourth quarter, but it doesn't really matter now. So your final score 118-106. We're going to get started on our baseball league here fairly soon. Also, stay tuned for more of the soccer game that we showed in the video about 2 videos ago. So, once again, final score 118-106. The Toronto Raptors, your 2019 fictional NBA champions. I'm Elon Off from Elon's Fictional Sports Universe saying we will see you guys when the ball flies next time. Thank you so much for watching, and take care. A big thank you to TribeFan879 and Sports Time Machine. Check those guys out. You guys have a wonderful weekend, and we will see you next time.